as I had earlier today, the Hand of Midas build. The very, very greedy kind of Doom build into a big mid game. But they're already greedy enough in this draft. I don't think we need the Midas in this game.
That would be greed on greed on greed.
They're cutting through. The Observe Ward actually scattered the fact that Mumiana went into the tree line, and now they reveal it, and the duel will begin. No TP support can come in time. This Doombringer dies, and Funnick now has a bonus 20 damage from his 2-1 duels.
Yeah, when Doom is separated from the Lich, you gotta remember he has exceptionally low armor. Like, he's level 8, and he only has 10% magic resistance.
Coming bottom lane, they're after crit. Jakiro will go into the tree line now. He's still got Ice Pass available, which can screw around with this, but ends up getting a little bit confused about exactly where he wants to throw at any ability. Ends up throwing out nothing, and they'll lose him.
Pimp, if you could, just alternate between the CS and the net worth to display the absurd difference. Well, first, we gotta kill at bottom.
Yeah, Dendi is... 1 second death. The Requiem of Souls only the death Requiem, and they relocate in with the Macro Pyre down. A Vorth will arrive in this. They start the duel over on crit as another successful victory. 30 bonus damage now to Funnick. Just want to keep ticking up. And Notel, well, he's ready to blink himself over. Throws out the concoction on PSM. He's not going to commit to this. Instead, he just wants to blink back in the range of the tier 1 tower, as well as for Vorth, hilariously enough. And Funnick press the attack, moves forward. He's after Notal. The acid spray is going to go down again, and Concoction is prepping as well. They're very deep underneath this tower, and that's when they go for the Concoction stun. But a boss being kept up by Seneko, doing his work. Notal can't do enough damage. Yes, he can actually. He's just on the edge of the acid spray, finding himself dead. The Doom is back off cooldown again for Doom. So they chase after Funnick, but it's Notal with a double Concoction stun. Now they go into the Doom over on Io. They want to ensure these kills if possible. PSM is just hanging in the tree line next to that tower. I think Crit's actually worked this one out. He's walking over and saying, yep, there's the captain of Na'Vi, and he'll die to the liquid fire, and that's an easy pickup. So Na'Vi feeding kill after kill to monkeys on the bottom lane.
I imagine that was actually planned out by Monkey Business. When I first saw for this slightly more efficient build with the mech being stalled up.
Well, Vorth is a long way up. The Ice Path's going to connect there with the Concoction. Press the attack will break him free as the Lich ulti does not bounce. But look at Mumianda. He walks over. He realized the attack's going to come, but the Doom put on the cooldown for now. Mumianda is well deep behind the lines, but it's the Aegis Immortal. He's actually hoping he gets attacked here. He's losing so much damage, however, to a Vorth, but Notal will finish the job with the Concoction. Miracle being dueled up, and he'll survive through it all too. And now Funnick is way too deep. Mumianda still hasn't broken the Aegis until now. The Ice Path will catch out too. Chris being on the money with this, and they just don't know where to fight. Like, what do you steal? You steal Ice Path for PSM, but Notal again with that blink, jumping in with the unstable Concoction, following up with the Razors. They'll back up, but the Death Boss to bring them back up again. Crit can be careful to take the aggro of this tower. The Ice Path's going to keep Mumianda in too close, and they will be losing this Doom. Scorch's coming now off cooldown. No, he is not going to survive through this.
The missile! It's Solar Crest and all the miss up tilt. They still managed to pick up the Jakiro at the very least as Dendi comes forward. What a great Ice Path.
Man, it might be great for him, but that side is going to drop on Dendi's head. Notal was able to take out the Wisp through the back lines, and PSM forced to run himself away. The Acid Spray will come down. PSM, get out of the Acid Spray! He actually stuck around inside of it. He knew he couldn't run himself out of it, so he ended up just staying and accepting his fate.
That has to be one of the most awkward team fights. I really gotta point out, Funnick has been doing great this game, but his performance in that last team fight was questionable.
Yeah.
I guess that's, you know, I was saying, I don't know how they, Na'Vi turns things around.
They're TPing him. Mumianda's about to just walk himself in. Still got the BKB. Funnick's over on the side, and then already used press the attack. Gets caught up by the Ice Path. This is the exact control combo we're talking about, and the relocate save does not work, which means Wisp, he's coming back to the fight. He tried to drag him to the mid lane. That won't work. They catch out a Vorth to the tree line. They'll commit the Doom to this one, and a Vorth will end up dying. The Ice Path's already down, and, well, Razor's on the sidelines for 75 seconds. The Wisp will drop as well. It's just the perfect combination at the moment from Monkeys. They're getting pick-off after pick-off when Na'Vi are looking to fight. And it was just such an easy prep. Put Doom in the trees, slowly TP the heroes in, and walk in, and Na'Vi...
Early. Roshan could never
the smoke's gonna break. They start with the Lich ulti. At least the BKBs will protect them, and they keep that ulti up. The duel Doom is going to go down. The Wisp be the one to find the kill. It was a dual win, and Crit forced into Roshan. Goes the Ice Path, and then TP out on in time. The SM is there for the Fate Bolt, and Na'Vi instantly try and capitalize. They're gonna go in for Roshan. Buyback is available for Doom. And Miracle was thinking about this. He got a Blink Dagger plus the Greaves, which is already triggered. They just catch out to Necro. He was just wanting to join the rest of his friends, and now they can sight them down if they want to. He's so low, and No Tail's chasing him into the tree lines. Just punch him. Punch him.
They really did not want to use Reaper's Scythe on that kill.
Which is weird. You think you want to fight him at the time in the mid.
It's a little bit weird because they should have known, like, oh, he's doing Roshan. Like, they're doing Roshan, they're going to pop out and probably push out middle from there.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought...
Unless Necro is going to go for something else. Jump him. There's your duel again. Funny's already got 68 stolen damage, and now they're going to bring down more at 82 points of damage and into Miracle. A double kill arriving for Funnick. This Legion just hit so hard.
Yeah.
Like, over 220 damage per attack. For heroes like Lich that just don't have much, and then he actually gave away Ice Armor as well, Frost Armor as well. So Rubik is buffing up everyone else on Na'Vi.
Yeah, the DD helped out with on Dendi as well. And Na'Vi are playing this, I think, very smartly. They gave up a little bit too much control early, but they sort of waited out their BKBs, and once they did have their BKBs, they're pressuring really well. I mean, the smoke gank that started all of this for them to be able to take up Roshan was brilliant, and now maybe they can end this game in the next 10 minutes, just taking one lane of Rax, falling back on another Roshan, going another lane of Rax.
It's like they want to end it now.
Yeah,
They're keeping him out, and there's a concoction over on Dendi, but first the attack comes back off cooldown. They just keep pumping him more. Snako trying to keep that tether up. The S-Spray's not making it easy, but they get through the tier 3 tower and now attacking into that melee Rax. And where do you really go from here? Mumiana wants to doom up Dendi, but he's going to BKB in order to do it. And the level death, okay, that helps. A lot of burst damage, and they glimmer caped anyway, but the Ice Path will connect. It comes Funnick, starts up the duel, but Mumiana's just so strong. The Lich only coming into this fight, and with the duel breath as well, where's that side? It's going to be enough. The Legion is down for 90 seconds. The Yule step the rover onto the Razor, allowing the Ice Path to connect onto the Razor too. Too close. The Plasma Field will get the kill for Avorst, but this Doom is still up, and Avorst, holy, okay, that is 2 multipliers on the level death. Miracles on the back of PSM, and this is the fight the Monkeys were searching for, when Na'Vi just pushed it a little bit too far, and now they lose 3 heroes in quick concession.
Maybe he thought he just wasn't going to escape anyway, but he had that Glimmer Cape for a little while. Or maybe he wanted to bait out the unstable concoction and force Big Daddy No Tail to stun himself. Maybe he thought that was the only way he would get out.
Maybe. That sure says. And now they push up. Mumiana, they go for PSM. The Observer was on the Necro, trying to keep PSM alive. He's able to do so. The duel is over on Doom. And what can he do apart from actually live through this one? Tries to go for the Doom, but he can't get it off in time. There's 2 down. The buybacks are coming in. And the Necro is down on the sidelines. They can follow up into crit. So much damage from Dendi. Going to turn the ulti on, but now Mumiana comes in, but the relocate takes Dendi all the way back home. All the way to base. You just force 2 buybacks from the Doom as well as the Necro. You might lose the Wisp, but it's worth it.
Yeah, Seneko, sorry buddy. There's no surviving here. Now, what Monkey Business will probably do is try and go Roshan here anyway.
They have to.
Buyback immediately from... Yeah, this is... Funnick knows...
The line drawn by PSM is like, get yourself to the pit right now.
Yeah, exactly. Funnick knows that if Monkey Business are allowed to go into the Roshan pit, they'll do it. Like, 3 versus 2, they'll take Roshan so quickly. So Na'Vi basically ensure that Roshan is theirs by preemptively throwing out the buybacks.
I'm not sure though.
It'll...
Like, they at least stop Monkeys from doing it.
Yeah.
The damage isn't bad, but everyone's coming back up now. Like, you don't have the Lich ulti, but the macro prize back up. Okay, yeah, Monkeys aren't even in position. I thought with an acid spray, as well as a little bit of harassment, they could slow down Na'Vi from doing this, but they don't.
You just lost a fight before, now you're fighting into an H's and G's. There's no way.
Real trouble, blink up, there's your duel. Standing on him, the relocate's coming in too, looking for the AoE stun. Not gonna help, Miracle, he's gonna survive long enough, however. There comes your Greaves, and they just run themselves in that side. That's not me of damage to kill off Funnick, and Dendi splits in the middle of the fight, turns on that Requiem themselves, forcing Monkeys back, but the Wisp is down. Mumiana's going to join him in a moment. So 1 for either side from the sideline. And Monkeys has to really fall back and just hold the line.
The call... It's tough to say whether an Aghanim Scepter would make the difference here, but you saw the power of the Ethereal Blade. It kept the Necropulse alive, which was so important. They made an inefficient trade, but at least they kept it from being a total pickoff.
Yule stepped her up by a crit. PSM came in very, very close. Got another Ice Pump coming back off cooldown now. Hits Fly, hits Miracles. They crisscross the Ice Path, and then he try and bring down this range. Rice getting stunned out quite heavily. A Miracle, he's 8 seconds off the side. They burn through the Aegis, the Immortal. They took out the cheese, so they don't have that bonus from Roshan anymore. And Chris just trying to keep Dendi back. The liquid fire having no real effect. Notel jumping out for the sun as she hits PSM. But it's all about holding the high ground while the Doom and as well as the Lich is down. And there's that Assault Cuirass on her Vorst. Actually take it back. They actually passed the cheese onto the Razor. So they still have this on her Vorst.
They'll commit for the melee racks, monkey business. Don't think they should contest.
There's your duel. It's over on Miracle. The E-Blade stopping Funnick once again, but the Ice Path is there. The follow-up Ice Path Miracle. He's able to at least get the pulse off, but it's not enough to stay alive. The dual press doing its work on the Funnick, but with Necro tethered up, and Vorst just doesn't care. He's so tanky anyway. They're able to bring down this mid-rank, and Na'Vi with a huge advantage. No concoction available, but the acid spray comes off cooldown. Funnick just trying to run himself out. They're successful at doing so. As Notel again goes for this E-Blade. Press the attack, breaks Dendi, and a Vorst doomed up. Moon Meander trying to ensure the kill here. And he should be able to. The Vorst will tick out from this. 34, and yep, there he goes. He'll pop. PSM trying to juke it around the tree lines. The Ice Path is down, and there he is. Called out. Notel's able to find that kill. And Monkeys, they lose their mid lane, but Razor is down for a minute. Behind, Moon Meander is exposing himself, but it's to jump out. They manage to catch out the Wisp, but Snake go into a double Ice Path, and with the Lich holding, it'll bounce up. Actually, no, it won't. Dendi will trigger his BKB. There's only Snake to drop, but Notel once more. Still on cooldown for the moment, but the blink forward into the Ice Path, actually catching PSM as well. Dendi being glimmer caped up, but he can't run himself out this one. What do you steal? It's only level death, and Dendi, the side is able to connect. 2 minutes on the sideline, where you do not have your SF. Being Necro down like that, and he actually got the Yags buff up just as that fight was beginning.
I was about to say, did they want to get Moon inside of that smoke? Because it felt more like, to me, Monkey Business wanted to bait out Moon. Be there with the Ice Path is what allowed them to be able to keep him in range for the kill.
Well, that's nice for PSM. He still acid spray, making this push just that little bit harder, but it makes it so easy when Dendi is 100% dead for that long. It's another 66 seconds until Dendi will be back up into the world of the living.
Yeah, it's one pickoff. This is the thing about the Aghanim Scepter on Necrophos. One pickoff can end the game.
And they found another one. It's PSM. The down so quickly. They can go for more. The duel. Notel so low. The winner will be Funnick once again, but the side drops him down. Now over 2 minutes without the Legion Commander. It's gone from bad to worse. Monkeys just buy back. They bring in Notel with a BT. It's the control of duel.
Monkey Business are going all in. I mean, they bought back on Notel, knowing that they've just, you get the one pick off and you just keep funneling it. Again, the downtime. There is no real downtime. Like, he's going to have Reaper Scythe up in 20 seconds then, to about the same time that the SF is coming back up, and he still has the Legion Commander down.
Yep, and they still have Doom. But the ulti is still waiting there for Moon Meander. They go to the Ice Pump. There's just done in a Vorst. They actually try and return it with the Lotus Orb, which is down for Seneko, but at the end of the day, the Razor will pop. Now he'll have to buy back. Dendi is alive, and Monkeys might decide to just back it out this one. They've still got their BKBs and Doom available. The Ice Path to fly out again. This time it won't actually connect over on a Vorst, and Dendi triggers the BKB. Moon Meander just wants to get out of here. They have to spray back off cooldown, and Na'Vi chancing out a very, very long way. Moon Meander, he's got the space now. They break the static link. Only 63 points of damage stolen. The E-Blade and Yule Scepter up. A Vorst being dual breath up. Snako, he's got his carries back. They Lotus Orbit up again, and that's why they're trying to wait a little bit longer on that Doom. But Miracle, pick him up and throw him back down again. They do get through the Necro. He will buy back, but the Lich ulti coming into the fight. Now both PSM and the Vorst have to split themselves up. The concoction will connect to PSM, will end up dying here, but Monkeys, they've lost a hell of a lot for this. Shakira's on the sidelines. You already lost your Doombringer. And remember that these heroes did buy back. It's both the Necro as well as the Alchemist and the Jakiro all bought back. So they're just going to play the safe game. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, they're running in. The smoke's going to break on Monkeys, Dendi. Well, they BKB. Funnick's going to jump in, start the duel over on Crit. Jakiro, E-bladed up and Funnick. Okay, they can finish the job with the SF Razors kicking in. The Ice Path from PSM catching up Moon Meander. They'll pick him up and toss him back down again. They need to keep this Doombringer alive. The Scorch's going to help with that. And the Lich ulti, well, it doesn't keep the bounce going. Another Ice Path from PSM. the SF, making it difficult for Monkeys to chase him. The supports in the tree line, running himself out of here. Necro to the front line, standing wide on the Requiem, but they get the sides off! Dendi's down! 2 minutes on the sideline, and they can keep on going. Blink and Concoction coming off cooldown now, but Notel, of course, will not be able to survive through this one. They'll get the stun, Miracle's behind him, and there it is, a double kill. The exact situation you're talking about, Cap. You kill off the Razor, and you sight another hero. It is the SF, and it's the Razor. This is practically over.
Yeah, a minute and a half to take one lane of Rex. That should be so easy for Monkey Business. It's child's play.
You don't even take care of the top lane. You take care, like, you push through the mid.
I mean, whatever they want. I mean, with the way I thought this game was over by like 20 minutes, where I was thinking, okay, even when they hit their peak, when they have all the BKBs, I don't think they'll be strong enough to end this game, and Monkey Business will eventually come back. But
Funnick, he's just going ham. He's after Notel at the moment. The ice path is down. It's allowing Funnick to attack him down the side. Funnick is on the sidelines. They actually trying to return it with Lotus, but no joy. And GG, well played. Monkeys will take game number 1 here against Na'Vi. And this, yeah. You know, like, I was impressed as well with Na'Vi. It felt actually more like a 35-minute mark. Like, I was sitting there 25 minutes in going, oh, okay, game is good. And then they fought back. Then you take out the mid-racks, and Na'Vi showed some spark of life. And then that mid-fight when Monkey's like, okay, now we push. The Academics was transferred over to the Necro, and you just... the death time.
It's absurd. It's absurd.